Hey everybody, just wanted to show you a quick update of the garden and also the onion harvest that I'm doing right now. So here's a quick update. You got the beautiful tomates. That means tomatoes. Got some basil there. But anyway, you got a lot of tomatoes, random butternut squash in the middle of the garden growing up so that it doesn't take over the floor. And look, it's making a little couple of butternut squashes. Hopefully they go and get big. Wow, there's quite a few in there. It's cool. There's 4 of them that I counted. Some old cilantro, but still got some good leaves for salsa, and then these will turn into coriander and cilantro seeds, and I can just replant it. Here are the onions I'm about to harvest. I harvested some. But anyway, there's a bean pole. More onions to harvest soon. Corn's looking good. Grain corn on the cob. More tomatoes. Pepino dulce. Anyway, there's a lot of good stuff growing. Parsnips right there. Peppers. Beans. Pole beans. Some more corn on the cob over there. Some Jerusalem artichokes. And in the back, there's all kinds of things. But I'll do a bigger garden update maybe later. But today, it's mostly about the onions. So, I just thought I'd show you, just in case you've never pulled up onions or seen it before, or you just like to look at it again. These onions, I actually planted these from starts, little tiny sprouts. I normally plant them by seed, but I couldn't do that this year. If I plant them from seed, I start in October or November. But these ones I actually planted in the ground like January or February from little starts. But they did really well this year. Only like 2 to 4 went to seed out of like 150 or something. So that's huge. I've never had that much success in them not going to seed. Here they all are right here. See, there's some red ones. I'm not gonna harvest all of them today because some of them don't seem quite ready. Look at this big honking one. Look at that big. That's a huge onion right there. But anyway, you know they're ready when the necks get really soft and start falling over, and then they start drying out a little bit. And these, I might want to leave them in another week or so, but I really got to get in some other things in the ground. The next succession of things, which is right there, and in that bag there's some potatoes that somebody gave me because they were sprouting, and I cut them in half, and I'll plant those probably right here actually. So anyway, so these started tipping over, and then when they got weak, the stems got weak, I went ahead and pulled them, just pushed them over. I heard that helps with them getting bulbed up and ready to pick, but kind of helps the process maybe. But they were ready enough, I think, to pick. You can pick them kind of anytime you want, eat them, and they're great. But I want to get them as big as possible, but they're either perfect now or really close. So anyway, here they are, and I just pull them up. Easiest thing in the world. Onions are one of the easier things to grow because pests don't really bother them, and they just sit there all year in the cold weather, and in the hot weather they just get ready, and you just pull them out, and then you dry them out for a couple weeks, and then they're nice and cured and hard skin. You know, they got a skin layer after they've been sitting for 2 weeks, and in a warm area, but not in direct sun, because they will burn in the California sun, at least. So you want to get them in some dampered light at least, or complete shade is probably better, but still in a warm environment. So check it out. I just pull them right out of the ground, and they pull out easy. That's another way you can know that they're done, because like when they're done, these roots kind of stop doing their thing, and they kind of just detach easily from the ground. So they come up like nothing. Like, let's see this guy. See, I like barely even, it's almost falling out of the ground itself. It's almost coming out by itself. See, this one was a little bit, that one had grabbed on a little bit harder. So I'm wondering, but not really, it's still okay. But I just wonder sometimes if those are the ones I could have left in a little longer, but it's okay. So here they are, I'm just pulling them up, easy as can be. Yeah, that one's kind of hard. So then what I do, look at all these beauties. They'll last a good while, especially if you keep them in a good condition. I mean, you put them in a good spot. After they're cured, you put them in your house or in a cooler area, the coolest as you can. Not in the fridge, I don't think. I don't know totally about that. I just don't think that's good. But anyway, you put them in a cool area in your house, and they'll last a long time. So I don't know what the ideal temperature is. Maybe if you had the ability to have like a 50 degree or 48 degree root cellar or something, it'd probably be perfect. But anyway, you have to look that up to find it out for sure. But then I just I'll put them under this tarp. We got a big tarp here. I'll just line them up there, let them sit there for 2 weeks, and then we shall have lots of beautiful onions. So do you enjoy looking at garden harvests? Thanks for joining the little residential garden today, and I hope you have a good day. And if you have any onions yourself or garden, let me know about it.